Like, am I doing a full review here?
Oh, you're doing a full review, but I'm not talking, I'm not helping. I might help a little, but you're going to have to lead the way. All right.
Welcome to another episode of AM Whiskey. I'm Aaron, and this is Mark. And I got to be honest, I don't know what the hell's going on tonight. Mark came over and decided that he's got a surprise for me. So I'm going to let him explain what we're doing.
So we're doing a blind tonight. We've started to receive some special requests from our followers of the channel. And this is the first of a special request from some of our followers. The viewers would like to see Aaron's review of this pour.
That scares me. Not going to lie. It scares me a little bit.
It does, and it should be good. I have had this before with a few of our followers. And it's a very interesting pour. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to have Aaron rate it. He's going to,
full Monty, nose, palate,
finish. And I'll
price and availability.
Yeah. And I'll even do my scores as well, but I'm not going to overly help you through this one.
Okay, so this is all right. Price. All right. Not gonna lie, this kind of scares me. I feel like this is
a setup.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely is a
It's
setup.
gonna be a setup.
It's definitely a setup.
Oh God. Oh God. I feel like you're getting even with me for the
Is this
single malt review that we did.
Is this, maybe we'll entitle this video, Can We Break Aaron?
The Revenge. Yeah, this, smelled peaty. I feel like this is probably Scotch. Whew. I haven't had a lot of Scotch. I'm guessing it's Scotch. I don't know. It definitely smells peaty.
At the end, we'll do a bottle review for you.
It's definitely seems to be a malt whiskey. Definitely getting some peat notes. It's actually not too bad. It's not like overpowering. I'm a little scared. I want to be open-minded going into this because I am trying to broaden my whiskey horizons. So I'm interested. If I'm giving this on the nose scale of 1 to 10, for me, this is a 4. Just
any notes or anything you picked up off the nose?
Peat.
Okay.
Let me. I definitely get some maltiness. I get some peat.
I'm enjoying this because I get to drink and relax. Well, we put Aaron on.
I see like that. There's like a background of maybe some light fruit, like a pear, maybe. Maybe a little apple, like a lighter fruits. None of the dark fruits that I usually get from a bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting a whole lot of oak or anything. I'm not getting any of the vanillas or honeys that. That smokiness, though, is definitely there. That's.
I think it's fair.
That's what I'm getting.
I thought you did a great job on the nose.
So here we go. We'll see what it's like in the palate. that is not as bad as I expected. Honestly, not as bad as I expected. There's definitely some smoke there, some peat, but it was. I mean, when I did the Breaking Mark video, the one we rated the lowest was the Yamazaki, and that had some smokiness to this. This has that level of smokiness, but it's not as abrasive to me. It is not as offensive as that was. This is kind of just more subtle. It's there. You taste it. I still taste it. So I guess that speaks to the finish. I mean, I don't think this is high proof. I gotta say, I wanted to hate it when I first smelled it. I don't hate this. I don't. Let's give it a second sip. Maybe I will on the second sip. I don't know why.
I'm enjoying this. This is my fun ride, right? Because I know exactly what this is, and so far, I think you're doing a really good job.
Yeah, I'm getting some of those light fruits that I was talking about. Maybe some pear. I am getting a little bit of a honey note. There is definitely that smokiness from the peat, but it's really not offensive at all. I am surprised that I actually like this as much as I do.
So, is the nose connected to the palate at all?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that it's connected, but it's not as like I am pleasantly surprised by the palate compared to the nose. As soon as I nosed it the first time, I was like, "Ooh, I am not gonna like this." And as I went back to it, maybe I got a little more used to it. I was like, I actually like this a lot more than I thought I was going to.
I agree.
Not gonna lie. I don't know that I would reach for this often. But I could. I think I could. This is something that if I was sharing it with somebody who truly appreciated this, I think I would. I have a feeling this is pretty good, whatever this is. This. Yeah, I'm actually liking this more and more as there was some fruit there. Again, very light, crisp, but there's just that background of smoke that I usually find offensive, and it's just not on this. And maybe that's my issues. I just haven't had good stuff. If this is good. To me, I'm guessing this is good because that peat is there. I know it's there. I generally don't like it, but on this, I actually don't mind this. On the palate, 1 to 20, I'm giving this a 14.5.
Excellent.
It's not bad. And honestly, by the time I get to the end of this class, it might go up to a 15.5. It's growing on me. The finish, for as low proof as I think this is actually really good. I think it's hanging around. Again, I've had that. Now, a lot of it is that smokiness that just kind of lingers there. But I'm still getting some of that light fruit up at the front of my palate. God, I really thought you were going to just kill me with something terrible. And I think this is
halfway decent.
Yeah, whichever one of our
Yeah.
subscribers gave this in for the review. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm giving the finish a 7.
Yeah, it is a good finish.
I think it's a good finish.
So
It hangs around a lot. And depending on the price and
can
availability.
do a price availability to know it. So, I've drank it before and similar things. I don't like the nose. I hate the nose on this. I mean, I'd probably give it a 3. But like you, on the palate, I gave it a 15. It doesn't.
Okay.
It drinks way different than what you get on the nose. And finish, I gave it a 6.
The palate is definitely much better than the nose to me.
Exponentially better.
I thought I was going to hate it based on the nose. I thought this was the revenge get right coming from you
Not yet.
on that, and I was going to hate it.
No, the revenge on this one is that this one's a curveball.
How much does this bottle go for?
I think it's about a $70 bottle, give or take.
Okay.
This is the Belvane Sweet American Toast, aged 12 years. You were spot on. It is a Scotch single malt whiskey. It's a 12-year-old. It's an entry level Scotch, right? It's a $50, $60 bottle,
Okay.
right? Give or take. I had the opportunity to crack this with a supporter, and we happened to be having a good time, and we decided while drinking that day that we needed to do a review on this to see if you reacted the way we did. And
Now, is this supporter a Scotch fan?
they don't mind some scotches. They're more of an Irish whiskey lover.
Okay.
But this, I think, drinks, a little mix between, like, the nose is Scotch and the palate is more Irish whiskey.
The nose was Scotch. I mean, I haven't had a lot of Irish whiskey. Irish whiskeys that I have had have been very soft, fruity, very bright and vibrant. I have not had any Irish whiskeys that had the peat backing that this does.
Yeah, there's a line there. Yeah.
But I mean, this kind of toes that line. Like if you added just that underlying note of peat to this, I would say that it could be like a peated Irish whiskey. It's again pleasantly surprised. Is this readily available?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can get this anywhere.
$70, readily available.
Yeah, it might be a little less than that. It's your entry level Belvane.
Here's the issue and this is a personal issue for me. There are a lot of $70 bourbons that I would take over this.
Mm-hmm.
That's my taste, personally. But for Scotch, $70 bottle that I can drink, this is something that I wouldn't mind having just to, if I had somebody over that was a Scotch drinker, be like, hey, I have something that you could drink that is probably better than the one Scotch that I have, which I definitely think is better than the one Scotch that I have because we've tasted it. So price and availability, I'll give a 5, just kind of straight down the middle.
Yeah.
That's pretty much mostly just because for me, again, for $70, there's a heck of a lot of bourbon that I would rather get than this, but it's the best Scotch I've had so far.
Excellent. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave some comments and feedback. Let us know what bottle you'd like us to watch next. And I need a refill. Keep the whiskey flowing.
Have a good night.